Okay, so now look at this. We are talking about web application. Web application is so powerful that we can. It's what we can see online. Like you can access it online anywhere you are, in as much you have internet access, and you can access the internet. You can easily access web application. It's hosted online. You don't need to download anything on your computer for you to be able to use it. It's hosted online. You can have access to them at any point in time. And also, it's actually what's it called? It's a little bit safer than somebody just picking your phone than and do anything they want on your phone. But this one is online, though it's still dual. Some can access it on phone, some you can access it both on mobile app, and it will still be the same thing. You understand? So now look at this: the same balance, same account. This is the mobile app on my phone, and here is the web application online. You understand? Now look at it. They look alike, though not 100%, but they still perform. Look at this. We have home, we have save, we have invest, we have explore, we have splash. Look at this. Home, save, invest, explore, splash. Then here you have other options. This is a desktop version you get. So you can easily, for you to see this, in fact, I think it might be hidden somewhere here, and also payment is somewhere else. But everything you need to see, it's on the same page. Look at this guy, this is him here. Look at this portfolio and this. Look at it here. Then look at the what else again? This explore. I don't know if you can see the what's it called, the key icon. See, this one is here. So if you scroll down, you still see these other two sections there. When you scroll down, you still see more of these. So now this is an example, another example. I don't know if any of us have used anything related to web application before. You might see something like this, like a dashboard. Anything that you see that has a dashboard like this, that has a side panel is a web application. It has a side panel where you can click, it takes to another page. When you click, it takes to another page. When you click, it takes, you can easily go back. I don't know if any of us have used something like this before. Like, don't this,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if you have a sidebar, it's not a website. A website is different from a web application. Website is where you read information about something, about where you read information. But on web application or where you have a dashboard is where you get info. You see details, analytics. You see perform a task. You're able to execute actions and a lot of stuff like that. So this is just basically what web app is. So we are going to learn how to design web application today. So I don't know if anybody have question before I proceed. So this is an example that we are trying to work on for today. I don't know if anybody have any
Hello,
question. Okay.
hello, sir.
Okay.
You just point out that there is difference between web application and the other one. Please, can you just explain better and more?
Sorry. What's it?
Yes, you said there's difference between web application and website, or what did you even say the other time? So,
Website and web application. Okay, now let me show you. Let
hmm,
me show you. Um,
okay.
let me show you. Let me log out. 1 minute. No. Let me. This is a website. This is what carrywise.com, right? This is a website. What are you doing on the website? You are getting information. Do you understand? They are telling you what you can do. You can invest. You can. This is what their apps is talking about. This is keep your money safe for your business. It's our business. This is the rating. What are you doing on this website? We are getting information. They are telling us what will benefit us. They are telling us what the application is all about. They are telling us what their platform is meant for. You understand? So there's difference between website and web application. I don't know if you get. Now let me proceed. Now on the website, they have different section. They have the plan. They have this is just basically telling you different information that you need to know. They are trying to convince you, okay, come read this thing. When you read it, if you like what you are reading, come and save your money. I don't know if you get. So this is just website is just giving you information of what you need to know. But when it comes to web application now you are performing task. Task does not mean do this or do this. Performing task can be you are sending money to someone, Performing task can be you are withdrawing money to your own personal account. Performing task might be you are recharging, you are topping up your mobile phone with airtime. Performing task can be anything. You can even try to say you want to close your account. So now this is a website. Now I want to log into the web application itself. You understand? I want to log into the web application itself. So they will cancel my password, don't worry. So this is the web application I want to try and log in into now. See, this is it. Now, the first one that we have was the website. Now, okay, let me try and go to the website. This is the website that we are reading information, but web application is where you can perform task. Now, look at this. This is a task. I want to add money. How much I want to add? 500 naira, or let's say 5,000 naira. I want to select a plan. GT, this. Then select pay. These are tasks that I'm doing I'm performing on web application. But on website, you are just reading information. They are trying to convince you for you to open account. They're trying to tell you your benefits. They're trying to tell you this is what you start to gain when you open account with us. If you use our app, you have so ROI. Look at this one now. See, look at this. I don't know if you can see this. See, they said 20, 2.3%, 2.3. They are saying 2.3.
Okay, I found this on the web for Decide 24/2.
No, no. So they are trying to tell us you are going to get they are trying to tell you to what you are gaining is like 2.3% of what's it called? 2.3. They are trying to tell you that you are getting 2.3% of the money you have here. So they are just trying to convince you. If information website is just telling you information, that's all. But when you come to web application, you can perform task. You can do anything like transfer money. See, look at this. Look at all this. You can invest. They can tell you if you want to invest everything. So I don't know if that answer your question, please.
Okay, so invariably now web application is where you interact directly maybe with your accounts.
It's not a must. It's not a must. It must be maybe a banking app or this thing. It can be anything. Web application. Okay, now for example, it might be an accounting software where you can do audits. Sometimes it can be a business interface where uh, you see you have a store. Okay, now for example, people that have store on Amazon, they have their own web application where they see people that make orders from them. They see people email address that order from them. So it can be anything. It can be used by businesses. It can be used by individual. It can be used by what's it called, B2B and B2C most times. Okay. So,
Yeah, hello, sir.
okay.
Yeah. So that means those websites,
Mm-hmm.
when they put that login or sign in option,
Mm-hmm.
that means if you log in and you are redirected, does that mean where you are redirected to is the web app?
Thank you. Most times you are going to web app. Most times. Like, okay, let's check what's this website again? Flutterwave. I think I have an account with them. Let's see. Let's check Flutterwave. See, look at this. If you see sign in, that means their platform enable you to have a web version of their app. You understand? These people also have it. When Brass also have it. So let's see this again. Let's see this. See, I have to log in, but I don't know if I don't know if I remember my password. Let me let me try.
I think Fiverr also does the same.
Sorry. I think I've forgotten my password. Let me stop sharing. Let me see. Try and log in just to explain more. Let me stop sharing. If I even still share it, the screen recorder will still capture my password. So let me just try. Let me try one more time.
I think Fiverr also does.
Fiverr, yeah, maybe. Come on. Sorry, I forgot my password. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I don't know what happened really. So I have an account with them, or maybe it was closed or something. But let me try one more time. Mm, let me try another one. Send by filter wave. Now, see this. This is sent by filter wave. You understand? Now, what they have on their own, right? As you said, if they have login on their this thing, I'll sign up. They have there's like 90% probability that it's taking you to a web application. You understand? Web application is anything you see, anytime you see that has a sidebar that you can click in between, it's a web application, not a website. Like this one now, this is a website. As I said earlier, they are trying to tell you information. They are trying to um, target you to come and join them and stuff like that. So if you see sign in, let's say let me try and log in here. I'm using this one will work. I'm trying to log in with my Gmail account. So I will need to put in my so continue. Now this is it. Can you see this? Can you see?
Oh yes, sir.
You understand? So if I click this activity, when I when I click this activity, if I click recipient, when I click recipient, we can see these are the people that I've sent money to. If I click activity, you will see different stuff there also. You understand? So that's just basically what a web application does most times. So now what will I do here is I want to send money. I just put in the figure, I put in the currency and performing task. But the website itself is just showing me what I can do. See this one now, endless possibility for every business. So they're just telling you your business can do anything. This is a website, but the core thing is inside the web application. So I don't know if anybody have still have any doubting question about what a web application is. Do you have any question? Okay. If there is none, so let us dive into our design for today. We spent 44 minutes on explaining, but it's all good. It's better we understand. It's better we understand than asking question later on. So, can we start our design?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, uh, sorry, give me 1 minute. Hold on. Where am I? No. Okay. So now We are starting with. We are starting with this. So let me crop out the 1 minute. Let me try and crop out the edges so that like we should have designed the cowrie wise, but it's not that detailed enough with what we can work with. So most times when you deal with some hardcore interfaces, you will meet something like this. I think yeah, you meet something like this that will deal with figures, that will deal with analysis, that will deal with numbers. You understand? So now, what's the first thing that we see here? The first thing when you want to approach your web application, the first thing that you need to do is now when they give you a brief of what you want to do, you have to categorize, okay, this will be in this category, this will be this category, this will be in this category. Now the first one is dashboard. Dashboard is showing overview of everything that is going on the platform, that's going on your account. It's showing the overview of everything. Then we are just using this as an example. So now we have videos. This video will show like okay, number of videos like you've uploaded. Analytics, like it will show you the performance of what each videos have done, like what he's doing at the moment. Schedule. This is just time schedule, or maybe the video you put on schedule, and this is your account. So now we are starting with this. Now, what excuse me, first thing you have to know is when you identify what your tab will look like. Now let's look at an example of this. Hold on. Let's look at an example of what this guy looks like. See, just this has just three. Curry wise have how many? They have one, two, three, four, five. They because every functionality has been categorized into different categories. So now, for this, they have one, two, three, four. You have to understand what category does each functionality belongs to. For example, they might tell you you want to what's it called? They might tell you it's an application for fintech that they want in the brief. All these things that you see, all these design that you see, most times they just give you a document. You are the one that will break it down yourself. Some there I've worked with someone before that might just call me on phone. Okay, this is what I want to do. This, that. They've done research before. So they just tell me, okay, this is what they want to do. I put it down, then categorize each functionality of what he said with the document they gave to me. You understand? Best sometimes is when you read the document, you have to talk to the person, the business owners, if you guys are on the same page. Then after that, then you have to categorize your this thing. Some design might require little or no research from you because there are some companies that have done that research for you. You can easily not copy them, but you can get some valid information from what they are giving to you. You understand? So now let's start with this. We'll forget about logo for now. So now we are starting with the sidebar first. So now let's pick our frame. Let's pick our sidebar. Then
So I've been recording it. I've been
yeah,
recording it.
yeah, I've been recording since yeah. So for now, I to save us our time, I'm not putting style guide. I don't know if we our style guide is still here. Okay, thank you. We still have our style guide here. So I will be using the color that we have before. So just not to mess things around or mess anything up. So let's use the colors that we have before. So I don't know if you see that gray color. So let me preview to see. Okay, so it's always good to preview when you are designing so that you can see where you are, how lengthy it is, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is good for me. So now, what else do we have? We have let's just write a logo here. Let's give it no. Let's give it a bold color. Let's give it a bold color. Yeah. So now we can actually bring it out. We are trying to do this sidebar. Let's put it beside it. So what else do we have again? We have a dashboard. There's a method I want to teach you. If I do that, no, figure that out yourself. If I do that method, it's to raise a lot of questions, but you figure that out yourself. So what's the first one? Dashboard. Let's use a small icon, a small figure. Okay, what's the next thing? Videos. Next thing is what? Analytics. That's what it was. Account. So now we have to get icons for these guys. So icon. Where should we get our icon from? Let's use um let's use Remix icon. So dashboard is a dashboard. Then videos, video. Let's use this. It's not a must to use icon that is there. We are just designing our own. So analytics. data. Say, okay, analytics. Let's use this calendar. Let's use this. Then accounts. Now we use. Let's use this guy. I'm sure we know how to get all these icon, right? Sorry.
Sorry, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. Sorry, sir. I think to get these icons, we'll get some of them from the icons you put together for us, right?
It's there. Everything is there. Even this,
Okay.
all this set
Uh,
of all these icon from these guys, all these icon,
okay. But
everything.
I have a question.
I couldn't import it to my Figma. I don't know why.
It's not
Having
possible.
followed the book you sent to us, sir,
Sorry.
I couldn't get it to. Having following the link you sent to
Don't
us to
worry.
get the
Don't worry.
icon
We'll talk about this after the class. Just remind me. Don't worry.
link.
Yeah. So so was it? Um, I want to use component for this guy. Who knows the reason why I'm using component? I think we've talked about component before, right? The reason is because when I move when I move this guy inside the don't worry, I'll show you. I'll show you. So let's let's have this. So now let's have this as 16 spacing. Reduce 16 spacing. 16 spacing. We can actually use auto layout here, but if you've not done it, so I don't want to use it. 16 G. Oh. So let's move this guy in here. Now, I want to see what it looks like. Let me see. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so is it big enough? Let's give it more spacing. 35. Let's see. Is good enough? Yeah, maybe. So now, let me tell you why I used this guy as a component. This guy, everything here is a component. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see that the color is different? It's in purple, right? Now, let me tell you why.
Yes, sir.
The reason is because I don't know the font they use, and I'm not measuring anything yet. So when imagine I come here to preview it, this thing looks too big or it looks too small. If I want to increase it, imagine me trying to change the size one after the other. Here, change this, come here, change this. No. So the best thing is just come to this guy. Look, just watch. I'm changing this guy. Every other one will change in size. Let's see. Can we say I'm changing this guy because this is the parent, this is the mother. We are bringing these guys out from this. So when we change the main component, the sub component will also change. I don't know if we still have any issue or problem with component. Do you understand what I'm doing? Do anybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Do we understand? Can I proceed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So anything that you will use more than twice, try and create a component for the main source. So now let me explain again. Why I put these guys in component is because imagine I come to this screen, I see that this thing looks too small or it looks too big. Instead of me editing it one after the other, I created the components for the text, all the text, so I can easily change it one after one at a time. Now, see, look at this. I want to change the color. Instead of me clicking one after the other and change the color, I can just change the color once. Can you see? Just once. So that's the advantage of you using a component. So it's very, very important. You know how to use a
Well, I
component.
think I think it's also when you want to start putting those strings, or is it those links that when you want to start
Yeah, exactly.
doing the
That's
prototyping?
still another one on this. That's another one on its own. That's another one on its own. Now, this is the next step is can be tricky, but don't let it be tricky. It can be tricky, but don't let it be tricky. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Now, look at this guy. Remember when I was talking about components, what I will use over and over again, I'll create it as a component. Now, do you see this guy? Okay, let me show you here. It's easier here. Look at this. This guy is still all these sidebars still the same thing. Everything is still the same thing. But with just when you change to this guy, you see that this will change. This is still here. When you change to this guy, this is still here. You understand? Everything is still here. So now this is down the point. What I'm trying to put to you. Okay, let me try and log in back to this guy. Let me try and log in again. Now you see there when you click, they move sequentially to each order. Here, I want to create a component of this guy, this sidebar. I will tell you, you see where it will work. I don't know. We've actually used this when we are creating a mobile app. The what's it called? The tax bar. When you create it, you can easily link it to every screen that is necessary, so that so you won't be duplicating one after the other. Let me just
Yes,
create
yeah, we did that.
here. So we are still doing the same thing here. I will duplicate this guy as a component. This is the mother component. So I'll just make a copy. I'll make it inside this guy. So in case I want to join, I will don't worry, you will see you I will show you why we do that. Let me create and down. I will show you why we are doing that. So let's just start with our design itself. So we have a dashboard here. Oh, before I forget our style guide. Mm, let's create a grid. Let's use 10. The border beside it should be, let's say, 100. The other one, no, that's too much. Let's say 70. Yeah, that can be good. Let's 50. So this is just to help us align our design so that everything will not be flying up and down. Yeah, so we're good. So we have, sorry, I love typing first so that I will just put it in. Okay. So how many minutes do we have left?
We have done 1 hour so far.
Okay.
Right.
So that means we have 30 minutes left, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay, let's just put this aside. So let's start with what we have here. So now it's not big enough. Yeah, let's see if it's big enough. Yeah, that's too much. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah. So we have this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, good. So we have statistics. We'll increase this guy also. Let's use this. Yeah, I think yeah, that should work. Then so now look at this. We have one, two, three, four. So we need to measure. Let's see if we need to measure if one, two, three, four. Okay. V five. Okay. Our space can still take like five. Let's check it here. Sorry. Okay, five is good. You might have some that you will have to scroll that it's like all this big system that you need to design for. It might be big that you have to scroll because they need to see, or some might have double layers of short analytics. But let's just stick with this. So we have I mean, so I don't know if you notice like it is clipping to our grid line. I don't know if you see that. See, they are all clipping to the grid line that we have. So now uh I want to create one, then I will replicate others later. So I want to create something like this. Just this. I'll create one, then I will replicate it for the rest. So what's the first thing that it has? Well, I want to use a frame for it anyway. I just use this to measure. What's this? 212 by 126. Yeah. So let's give it a curved edge like let's say like 10. Okay. 10 is so small. Let's like 20. It's good. Let's give it a lighter background. I don't know if you can still see this. Can you still see it?
Yes, we see.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay. So now, what are we doing is right subscriber. We are using 18 fonts. Okay, then the next one will be let's try this. Okay, this should work. 100. Now the next thing is what? The graph. This is not big enough. Yeah, this might be cool. So now we want to draw this. I don't know if someone asked this question on how to use this tool. So let's just, which one should we draw? Which one is the most complicated? Let's do this. So I'm not perfect with doing this thing, but we might get something out of it. Yeah, we got it. So I'm not really good with doing this thing, but at least we can make use of that for now. So this is just showing the analytics of the trend. So let's see, let's change the color and let's let's see the arrow. I think it has a shadow. Yeah, zero and again. Yeah, so let's leave that like that. Okay, so we move this here just to see what it looks like. Okay, let's see. Are we getting it? Do anybody have question at this level? Do anybody have question at this level?
No, sir.
Okay. So we are just trying to move faster so that time will not be against us. So so for this, let's just delete these guys. So I want to make this guy a component so that we can reuse it later in case we design or add anything. Let's make it a component.
I think the dashboard is in front, is at the side of the logo, like up, more higher than here it is.
What's this? Do you mean this to come up, right?
The dashboard
Okay.
should be at the, yeah.
No, actually it should be aligned. Let's see. It should be here. Do you understand? We are using like
Okay.
prototype does not mean they do something that we can't collect them. It's what's the point?
Oh, okay.
What's this following? Okay, they are not even following the logo. So it should be here. You understand? It should be somewhere
Okay.
around here.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So so what else again? They have total viewers. So we just copy them, paste it, likes, total, let's say total study, then total 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 amount. Okay, so let's just do that. So now let's just change the color of these guys. Let's just give it any random color. What else again?
Green.
Green. Okay, greenhouse. Well done. Oh. Then what else again? Let's use.
Yellow.
Yeah, no, no, yellow will not show here. Let's use red or something. Yeah. So let's see how it looks. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. So let's continue. What else again? So we should have changed this style, but that will take us time. Let's just leave it one after one the way it is like this. So this should be 1.2 billion views. Likes, let's say 190 million view. Total study, let's say 170 not 1 billion. Let's put sign dollars. So now this, let's just group them in one. Now let me come back again. Do you remember this is the first, this is the first one we created. This is the first one we created. Then we turn it to a component. Then we use it to, we replicated it to achieve this. So if at any point in time, let's assume we made a mistake. Like, let's say we assume this is too small for us to use. We want to change it later in future. We can easily do that once and for all. Can you see everything we change at once? Everything. Let's say we want to change the, maybe the color or something. Can we see everything we change accordingly just at once instead of us replacing? So best bet, always use component for your design that you know you are using. You know I created this because I know we are going to have something similar to that. Then I created it so that we can easily use it once and for all again. So let's group. Okay, 1 minute. So 16. So let's see. Okay, is it good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next thing is what? Now they have something like this. We are not doing this. Most times you will not have something like this. We are going to use something practical that we know we can use. You get. So now, according to this design, the way it's going, let's see, let's create something from our head, not just follow what they do alone. Now we have videos, right? So let's create something like, they have video, they have analytics. Let's just create something like a dashboard, like a table that will show the trend of the videos that's most popular, the one that is trending, the one that has the highest view and stuff like that. So let's just try and create that here on this next page. Or we can have something like, let's have a chart here. Let's have a chart here first. Then the other space downward, we can have something like, let's follow it. Okay, so what can we have here? We can have, no, hold on. I'm coming now. So okay, let's see. Let's move this like this. Just trying to think of something, come up with something. Then let's make this thing. So now we want to have everybody know how to do this, right? I don't know. There should be a question for this. Videos. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Okay, then what can we put here? Also, let's put um, so let's have this like this. Command D.
Please, sorry, sir.
Yeah,
How are you able to like change the colors? Like, is this still the same ellipse? They are
I duplicated it.
Oh,
Control C and V.
okay.
Yeah. You want me to go back?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. I think we've done this. That's why I'm not talking about it. So, but do you know how to create the first one, right?
Yes, sir. I,
Okay.
I understand that part.
Okay. Do we understand? Okay. Let me just start from scratch. Some people might not be in the class. Okay. Now, we've done this before, so that's why I never talked about it. You draw a circle, right? And let me just do it so that we can have a uniform color. So this is what we have before, right? This.
Yeah.
So now any this thing that you draw, you will definitely see any circle that you draw. Let me draw a new one. You still see the same thing. You see this thing beside it, this arc. Do you see this arc? You definitely see it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you click, you understand, just pull it, no, pull it, no. You can open it first, then you pull the middle. You understand? So
Yeah.
when you do that, can you see?
Yeah. Yeah. I get this part.
Yeah. So Control C, Control V. It's on it. It's on it already. If you move it out, can we see?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
So
I get it.
just give one of it. Just give it color. Then
Oh.
you can easily, can you see, rotate it out. Do you see
Okay.
that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay.
That's the simple what I did. Just Control C and
Okay.
V. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So do we understand, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this one is then Control D. Oh, sorry, I picked the wrong one. Oh, so you one. Sorry. What's going on? Okay, Command C, Command V. Okay, let's. This should come like this. Then this should follow. So let's see how it looks. Okay, so here we're going to have a table. We're going to have a table. I don't know if you understand what I mean by table. Something like maybe months, January, February, or something like that. So, but we might not do that for now. It might be what you will do for me. So, the one I'm talking about is this that we have something like this. This should be like 55. Let's say the yes. So now, so as I said earlier, we want to create something like a video analytics. This something like this also is also used by YouTube. So let's see something like this. Um, let me see first. Hmm, how many minutes to go? 7 minutes or more. Okay. So, title. Let's make this date. Title. Um, of views. And again, of likes. Then number of share. So, so so let's see what we have. This too big. This is too big. Let's use this. So now, okay. Plus G. Yes. Okay. So so now what we have here is text 24. Two 3,000 of like let's say 10,000 likes. Okay, 1,000. Yeah. So now um, we'll have okay. So I omitted something. Okay, I'll tell you what I omit later. So this should be like 5. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So uh, so now we have what's it called? I don't know if you understand what I'm doing. I know.
Yes.
Yes.
But I think it's a center line also.
Sorry.
It's not center line, like it's not in the middle.
Which one? Do you mean this?
Yes, sir.
Is this?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, sorry. Thank you. That's true. Let's move this up a bit. Yeah. So now we are just trying to we just duplicate this. That's all. So let me let me group this guy. So so I told you I missed something. Now this is the thing I missed. Let me show you. Who remember this? Who remember the name of this icon?
More?
Yeah. So in case, for example, you want to delete this video, you understand, on your system, you get instead of you still coming to video, you can easily just come to more and delete it once and for all. Instead of you just still looking for it, it's available for you on your dashboard. Since it's one of the recent pictures, one of the recent videos that you uploaded or something. This is yeah. So so I don't know if we understand what we have on the screen here. So here, I think the last thing that we will need is um hold on. Sorry. So what we have left is this analytics of, okay, let me just find it somewhere and put it so that we don't just waste time about that. What's the name again? Graph. If I can see anything related to that on let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Let's try this. Okay. I know question is still coming for this. I know, but don't worry. Let's just have this for now. Yeah.
I think where the February is, since the match is a little bit darker than February,
Yeah.
I
Okay. Okay.
think
Yeah. 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 Okay. Thank you. Right.
yes, sir.
So boom. So this is what we have. Okay. Now let me show you something. You know, when I'm scrolling, can you see that this sidebar is also scrolling with me? But normally it should be static. So I put this inside a, what was it called, a frame already. Look at this. Fixed position when when scrolling. When I click this, it won't scroll anymore. It will be static. Can you see? I don't know if you see that. So
Yes, sir.
Yes.
yeah, so this is how far we can go today. Now, last week we don't have an assignment, but this we are going to have an assignment. Uh, what we are going to have for this week is um, create. You are creating two things. No, let's just make it one. We are busy. Everybody's busy. Sorry. Before I finish that, let me just run this up. No, it's not uniform yet. Mm, mm, okay. So, Control G. Is, mm, 20. Okay. So, so now this is what we have. This is what we created for today. You understand? So now, what I want us to do for today, for next class, is create a a video section. You understand? Create a video section. Though there's still more we can still add. This this guy, it should be here. So put this two, put it here. Recreate it here, and also create which of this section are you interested in designing? I've done the dashboard. Which one are you interested in? Video analytics
Account.
account. Okay, that's all account. Create an account section, and also create what's it called? This upper part 1, 2, 3. Then put it here. So I will share this with you guys. So then from there you can do anything that you want to do. Thank you.
Yes, I noticed something in the dashboard logo, also the videos and article.
Yes.
In the one we are following is lighter than ours, so I
The,
think the color is different.
do you know why? Because the the what's it called? Uh what's it called again? The We are working with the style guide that we have. This is not the style guide that we have. If we want to do this, we have to create this style guide from scratch. So for us not to waste time, we are just making do with what we have. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So we can easily do that if you want to change this one. For example, all these lights version, you can easily change it from maybe here. Oh, is that one? Let me check. Is it? I don't know. Let me see. Gray bar. Okay. Gray bar. Gray bar. Gray bar. Let's see. Is it this? Do you see that? It has changed. See? Are we right? Yeah. So and they also, I think they have. Okay, that's it. So create the account section. Create the account section. Then next week we are going to link all the screens together, and also create this. So create this and create account section like fresh page. So that's it for today. Do we have any other question? Let me stop the video recording.